Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name's Chelsea if you're new here. If you're not new, sup, welcome back. I don't know what that little hand gesture was, but welcome back. Please subscribe if you are not already. By the time I post this, we might already be at 13,000 subscribers, but I would love to be at 15,000 by the end of the year. That's crazy that I even just said that number. It's like the fact that that is feasible is insane to me. Anyways, also, what is even more crazy to me is that yesterday I just hit 10,000 followers on Instagram. That's insane to me. Now I can finally do the little swipe up in my stories instead of telling y'all every 5 seconds, link in bio. So annoying, right? Sorry. Thank you for all of the love and support and just funny, hilarious, kind messages y'all have sent me. It really just makes my day and makes me, as you can tell, want to just keep pumping out all of this content for you because y'all obviously really do enjoy it, and obviously I enjoy it. And the messages that I get from people that are like, I watch your videos and I just found it and I'm binging and I love it so much and you helped me not join it or you helped me get out and things like that, or how can I get someone out? Y'all are amazing. So thank you so much. It's getting a little bit more and more difficult to be able to respond to all the DMs, but keep on sending them. I love how spicy y'all are being, hey, if you want, real cringe content, follow this person. And I'm like, oh shit, okay. So today we are going to be reacting and discussing. This isn't technically a, top MLM fails video or your normal reaction video. Today we're going to be highlighting a specific topic. And that topic is how being in an MLM, not only, is basically like being in a cult, or can be like being in a cult, but more so, I want to focus on how being in an MLM can have a lot of similar qualities to being in an abusive relationship, just from the manipulation aspect. I want to go over that, and we are going to be watching 2 videos from the same person. I'm not targeting this person. I just fell down a rabbit hole on their Instagram, and I've seen way too many other people be in the same type of situation and go through this, but this person actually posted, the not good side. So just using her as a perfect example. Guess what? It's time for yet another close-up disclaimer. Yes, I have a disclaimer in my description box, always at the very bottom, saying I can use this for fair use, blah, blah, don't target people, don't bully people, all that nonsense, right? Not nonsense. That's all really important. However, I do want to make it clear, especially since we are talking about this topic of toxicity and manipulation and gaslighting and just being in an abusive relationship. I am not a doctor. I am not a psychiatrist, psychologist, anything like that. Did I study that in college? Yes, I did. Do I have personal experience from being in an abusive relationship? Yes, I do. Extensive experience in that. And have I gone to treatments and learned all about that and how, signs of that and communication and manipulation tactics and things like that? Yes, I have. I'm not diagnosing anyone. I'm not a doctor. However, from experience, I feel like I can kind of pick things out and see things that other people don't. I make these videos strictly for the purpose of educating people. And sure, am I entertaining? Yes. Am I just super charming and put sass on everything? Of course I do, because I want to make my content enjoyable so that more people will watch it, and that way I'm able to spread awareness for just the disaster that are MLMs. So I am not attacking anyone. I am not bullying anyone. Just using this person as an example, please do not send anyone hate who is in an MLM. As I always say, don't hate, educate, okay? Be nice to people. If they have a different opinion than you, sure. If they're just being a dick, defend yourself. But that's it. Don't be rude. Don't send hate to people. This is not an attack on a specific MLM or people in MLMs. That's not it. Get over it. I'm sure I'm going to get comments like that, but stop it. Okay. That's it for this aggressive disclaimer. On with the show. Okay, so grab your tea, your whatever. I'm about to finish this, so I'm going to grab my Gatorade in a minute. I'm not stuffing my face in this video, so don't worry. Let's move on to the side and let's go ahead and break down this video in question. So it is important to note that this person is, I believe she said she's about 22 years old. At the point where this video was posted, beginning of November 8th, 2019, she had been in Monat for a year. I feel like that's important to preface. And then also she was either the 2nd rank up or the 3rd rank up. I'm pretty sure she was only the 2nd rank up. So we started with a reel, the whole nope, yep, blah, blah, blah thing. Now, just a few things she said. Is this a pyramid scheme? Nope. And she said, will me and my team be millionaires within the next 5 years? She said, yep, the delusion. Now, I think that this misinformation is going around because Monat has been around for about 5-6 years. There are people at the very, very top who just were awarded like the Millionaires Club or like the $1 Million Earners Club, something like that. Now, just because you've earned over $1 million with a company and like in commissions over 5 years, that doesn't make you a millionaire. Just because you have a certain amount of money coming in doesn't mean you're holding that money and not spending it and you just have it in a bank account. That doesn't make you a millionaire. So just keep that in mind. It's the whole aspect that like a lot of these people don't really realize that revenue is different than profit. Sorry, just had to do that. And then also she said, do we care what you think? No. If you didn't care what people thought, you wouldn't be making those types of reels
on here and talk to you guys about why you need to say yes to this business and just say why not right now. So first things first, I'm just going to jump right in. We have revamped product packs with skincare and hair care. And we have multiple packs. And all you have to do to join this business is buy a product pack and you're a business owner. And you get everything that you need in it. You get your business license to sell. You get so in the $349 pack, you get your Rejuva beads.
Just listen. Now she said in your starter kit or in your product pack, you get everything you need to start your business. You're a business owner. And then she says you get your business license to sell. There's 3 things we need to discuss. So no, you are not a business owner just because you bought a box of products. That's not how it works. Now, I have looked all over Monat's website and nowhere does it say that included in a starter kit, no matter like what level it is, included in a starter kit is your business license to sell or any type of formal documentation for a business entity. Now, the third point I want to make is that there is no such thing as a business license to sell. That's not a thing. That is not a thing. However, there is such a thing as a business license and a seller's permit. Those are 2 very, very different things, okay? Now, a business license is a document that means that you are able to operate a business that you own out of whatever location you're at, okay? That document also does not make you a business owner. Different document makes you a business owner. And now on to the seller's permit. A seller's permit means that you are selling a tangible item, an item that you can touch, and that you are selling that product, you're handling that transaction, and that you are collecting sales tax. Now, like I said, neither of those documents makes you a business owner. Setting up a business entity makes you a business owner, whether it's a sole proprietorship, a DBA, an LLC, an S corporation, which obviously you wouldn't be setting up an S corporation if you were just in an MLM, unless you were literally the top 1% or top 0.0001%, or whatever type of business structure you're setting up. That documentation makes you a business owner. A business license and a seller's permit does not make you a business owner. And neither of those documents come in a Monat starter kit. I know that was just a lot of information right off the bat, and we're not even, a minute into this girl's video, but damn. You would think that if you were in Monat for a year already, that you would know this information, but it's the spread of misinformation. She probably got that information from her upline, who probably got that information from their upline, and they're just spreading misinformation faster than Corona.
And what's awesome about becoming a market partner is that there are no monthly fees or quotas. You get 30 to 40% discount. There's no obligation to sell. If you're just like, oh, well, I don't think that'd be sell, even though it's not that difficult, because okay, now she said there's no obligation to sell and there's no quotas. Now, the reason why I think personally, again, all my opinion, why I think that girls in MLMs, people in MLMs, whoever, MLMers, why they use the word quota so much is because it's really usually does have a negative connotation. When I think, oh, a quota, I think of like a sales quota, right? And I'm sure that's what she was referring to. Now, with a sales quota, for instance, I don't have a quota, I have a goal. Now, with my goal, I need to make a certain amount of money to make myself happy. But now with a quota, some companies, you know, if you don't hit your metrics or your quota, then you'll have consequences, right? You'll get in trouble. So in that aspect, sure. If you don't sell a certain amount or something like that, or recruit a certain amount of people in a certain amount of time, of course, you're not going to be kicked out of Monat because you're a 1099 independent contractor. Like, it's a multi-level marketing company. They're not going to kick you out if you don't sell enough or something. That's not how it works. If that happens, they'd be kicking out everybody. But the thing is that with multi-level marketing companies, you do have to sell a certain amount, and then you do have to recruit a certain amount of people to be able to rank up and to be able to get more money. So yeah, technically there are quotas, but I think the reason why they use the word quota is because it has that negative connotation with it, instead of saying there aren't requirements, which if you want to make money, yes, there are. There sure as hell are requirements.
Yeah, training, business training, your website comes with everything. But what's nice about this business is you don't have to know what you're doing. We're going to train you. I did not know what I was doing. I had joined Unique and Vel, and I didn't do anything. They didn't work well for me. I wasn't passionate about it. I didn't know what I was doing, but here I am in another social media marketing company, and I'm freaking killing it, okay? Nobody knows what they're doing. I still am learning something every single day. I have my mentor. I'm talking to my mentors daily. I'm asking them questions that I probably should have known, but they still answer me, and they're like, they just teach me. They constantly are learning with me. There are things that they might not know that I can teach them, and stuff that I don't know that they teach me. And same with my downlines. I would not be able to do it without them. Like, nobody knows what they're doing. And if you do know what you're doing with every single thing that you do, give me a call, because I need that kind of stuff in my life. But
sorry for not warning you before, but this girl says the word approximately 80 plus times in this 10-minute video. Try watching this 6 times over. It's excruciating. All right, so she says no one knows what they're doing. Now, don't get me wrong, I understand what she's trying to do. She's trying to be approachable and overcome the objection of, well, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to sell. I don't know how to do this. She's trying to be approachable in the fact that, well, none of us know what we're doing in the beginning. We'll train you. We'll be there for you, blah, blah, blah. But instead, she's saying, no one knows what they're doing. I have no idea what I'm doing. And it's like, girl, what? Shouldn't you know what you're doing if, one, you've been in the business for a year, and then 2, if you have already recruited people under you, and also if the social media marketing and the product knowledge and the training, all the training materials in those starter kits, if they're so useful, like you just went on about for like 2 minutes, shouldn't you know what you're doing? And then also, if you have no idea what you're doing, why would I want to join your team? Why would anyone want to join the team of someone who has no idea what they're doing? So for a recruitment video, this is not a good one.
Just expanded to Poland and Ireland. Like, that's crazy. We are going global. So we are in the United States, the UK, Canada, Poland, and Ireland now. And we just launched our skincare, so we are going into new markets. We're going global. We're going into full force into every part of the beauty industry. $1 million or $1 billion company, just like, we have our shares are open to you guys. That's $5,000 each quarter that you could get if you become a founder. That's crazy.
You're right, that is crazy because it's not accurate. I will be making a video on the founders share, the founders program, whatever you want to call it. I'll be making a video specifically on that and the misinformation with that. I kind of want to do it anyways, but if Monat like re-releases that program, or if they do that again at the end of this year, which I think they might. So be on the lookout for that. Either way, I might do it anyways, just because I want to, because I feel like it's important. And then also, she said, we have our shares open to y'all. Monat is not a publicly traded company. Monat is a privately held company. The founders do not own stock. They do not own shares. They do not own a percentage of the company. I need to make that clear, okay? They do not own any part of Monat at all, okay? So with the Founders Club, the Founders Share, the Founders Program, the Founders Pool, whatever you want to call it, I don't care. This is a simple rundown of how it works. So let's say you meet the specific qualifications that you need to in order to get this founder's benefit. Now, there is a specific pool of money that you will get a percentage of, or I'm pretty sure it's just a fixed thing. Let's say, like she said, it's $5,000 per quarter. Now, that's only if only if Monat surpasses a certain amount in sales not every quarter, but that certain quarter. Whoever is a founder will get their quarterly bonus for that. Let's say it's $5,000. Again, it's just another way for Monat to implore people who are like mid-rank and up, to implore them to get either more people recruited or more people buying the products.
We get free trips, we get cars, we get all the things.
Free trips, free cars, all the things. And that's just for saying why not to working from your phone, which you're already on. Only a select few in the company actually do get the 100% free paid trips. Now, usually you still are paying your airfare. Anyone who knows anything about traveling knows that airfare is usually the most expensive thing. Again, the car isn't free. The car is in no way, shape, or form is it free. I went into depth about the free car in my Monat deep dive video, which has I think 18,000 views right now. So it'll be linked up there if you want to see more. Okay, so we're actually done with this portion of the video. A lot of misinformation, right? Pretty rough. But another disclaimer, we're about to watch, it's just real sad, okay? So we're gonna go through it. It's real sad. I'm sorry about it. I'm gonna change real quick first and go to the bathroom and I'll be right back. I'm not gonna lie, I feel so much better now. I don't know why I was wearing that shirt for the first half of this video. This is way more me. Okay, I feel so much more comfortable. Y'all do not understand. So, like I said before, this next video is very sad, but I think it's important to show this because it does show the opposite, the other side of being in an MLM.
Hi guys. So, I just wanted to get on here. It is Thanksgiving and I left crying. I left my family's thing crying and I just wanted to get on here and record this for a future time. This business is not easy. It's not easy at all. With the stigma that is going around with MLMs and pyramid schemes and everything that is just what it is with network marketing. I'm a pretty strong person and I stand up for what I believe in and my business because I love what I stand for. I love
Okay, let's stop right there for a second. She said this stigma with MLMs and pyramid schemes and things like that, right? It's not a stigma. It's history itself, you know? It's not this, false information that's going around. It's people have seen what has happened with all of the MLMs that have been shut down, been proven to be pyramid schemes. The other multi-level marketing companies that have proven to be pyramid schemes and cults. It's history and it's us looking at the facts. It's really sad, obviously, to see someone crying like this. Obviously, y'all can't see her facial expressions because I have blurred them out, but it's so sad to see stuff like this and someone not seeing these red flags and not seeing, how, hey, your family's not trying to hurt you. They're not trying to, make fun of you, or it's not that they don't want you to succeed. It's that they are trying to save you from yourself because you're so deep in it, you can't see it.
Our products, they work. They are literally life-changing. I have met so many amazing women. Our gratitude program just with the company is amazingly, it is just so amazing. And just the little rewards that they give us for hitting even the first rank or getting small achievements, it's so huge, and the impact that our business has is so huge, and I'm so grateful to be a part of this company.
Okay, another thing is that I feel like I haven't really talked about much, but I feel like we should talk about is one, how, especially in Monat, how they're our gratitude program, which means it's how they donate to different charities and stuff. Most corporations donate to charities. It's not that big of a deal. And then also when you get a promotion if you're with a good company, a good corporate company, I love my employer so freaking much. With our company, there's random, raffles and a bunch of different ways to make money, but realistically it's okay, you're doing your job. I'm rewarded for just doing my job. It's amazing. And then the top person will get a cruise or huge flat screen TV or iPads, MacBooks, all this stuff. And those are little accomplishments, right? That's you being recognized. Emails go out and you're just blasted all over, and that sounds disgusting. But it's just it's amazing. You are recognized for doing your job, but doing a great job at it and just, being a good person. Now, that's great. What she's talking about is little achievements, like a $100 bonus here, a $200 bonus here. These little pins that they get, and then these little like pieces of paper they get. And it's like, y'all really need to raise your standards. Like in an MLM, you are taught that like, that's amazing. That's not amazing. Mostly all companies do that. All like good corporate companies recognize you for doing a great job. You know, there's top performers, there's different little awards you get. Like there's things like that. And I don't understand why they think it's just like only their company does this, only their MLM does this, when it's not. Like these people really need, I know I keep seeing these people and I'm going off on a rant now, but these girls really gotta like get back to reality and check their standards. Like raise your standards.
But if I was to say to you that I have never doubted this business or that it came to me like a breeze, it's not. I would be lying. It's not easy. And it really sucks because even friends that I thought that I was close to or thought would support me have either unfollowed me, have blocked me, have stopped being my friend. Just all the things that have happened. My family, only a few of them buy from me. It's really hard. It's really hard because people get to pick and choose what they want to support, who they want to support, what products they want to be natural with, and what products they don't want to be natural with, despite how much proof we have that these products work, and the fact that a lot of people don't trust their family and friends or support them is really, really hard. And it takes a certain person to be able to be a network marketer. I've been in this business for a year now. On the 5th or 6th of December, I am currently an MMB, and that is 2 ranks before the Cadillac bonus, the Cadillac rank, and
this is heartbreaking. Like, this is so heartbreaking, but I feel, and it may be fucked up that I'm including this in my video, but it's so important to show this and to show that this is the reality with network marketing, with MLMs. And you know what? I commend this girl for posting this. Like, good on you. Obviously, she doesn't understand the points I'm making, but anyways. So, ignoring red flags. Close friends have blocked me and they're not my friend anymore. Over your job? If your job was like murdering kittens or something like that, like sure. Okay, that like I get that. But no, your job's not murdering kittens. You're not eating people. Like, why don't you understand that, like, why aren't you seeing that this is a red flag, that people are cutting you off from your life? There's so many crows flying to like the different trees in our backyard and our neighbor's yard, and it is terrifying. The only thing that would be worse is if those were ravens, because ravens are so much bigger than crows. That is literally my worst nightmare. There's so many of them. So if y'all can hear the cawing, it's fucking terrifying. I feel like Moira is gonna come out in any minute. Give me a promo. Okay, sorry about that. So she said close friends have blocked me and cut her off and things like that. Why is it not a red flag that your friends are cutting you off because you joined a pyramid scheme and you are so brainwashed by this? Like, obviously, you're not seeing it. And I feel so bad for this girl, but like, then again, I don't, because it's like, okay, well, people are telling you that this isn't right, that this isn't normal, and clearly your family told you what they thought at Thanksgiving dinner, and you came home and were crying, and yet you're still in it. This video that we're actually watching right now was posted, filmed 20 days after the other video that we just watched was posted. So it's within the same month, just the beginning of the month versus the end of the month. And it just shows how crazy this can be. You know, it's crazy. And don't get me wrong, I'm in sales. I've definitely, you know, been very stressed and, you know, had to hit a goal and, you know, to like personally, like for my own sake, and been stressed the fuck out. And I've, you know, missed out on, you know, going on group date nights or something like that because of, you know, me putting myself through like this strenuous schedule. That's just me putting myself like through that, you know, and I don't have to hit these certain goals, but I want to because I want to make more money. But I'm not going on social media, and it's also not tearing me apart from my family and my friends just because I'm trying to sell. Like, I'm just trying to do my job. And also, I'm not selling to my friends. She also said people can pick and choose what they're natural with. I'm so sick of hearing Arbonne and Monat girls say this stuff, because it's like, is every single product you use cruelty-free and vegan? Because if it's not, then I don't want to hear it from you. If you're gonna go off on people for not using all vegan products, and then I see you on Instagram eating a cheeseburger, you can't pick and choose what you're gonna judge people on when it comes to that topic, especially if you're not backing it up and doing the same thing. Let's continue.
So it's Thanksgiving, it's the 28th, and I am 2 days away from the end of the month, and I am so close to hitting my next rank, and it is so stressful, because even though we work like a pyramid, we aren't a pyramid scheme, and yes, it sucks that sometimes we have to rely on other people to hit our next rank. I would not change this hard time for anything. This is teaching me something. I don't know what it is, but it is teaching me something, and I'm excited because once I do hit the ranks that I want to hit, it is going to be a feeling like no other. And I cannot wait to be rolling around in my caddy and proving people wrong. As selfish as that may sound,
it's just so heartbreaking. Like, I again feel so bad for this girl. Then again, this is what happens when you ignore red flags and get into a multi-level marketing company. And also, she mentioned that she had been in 2 other multi-level marketing companies before, and it's hard to feel bad for someone when you know like that, you know? She said, I'm so close to reaching my next rank. Or we are a pyramid structure. We work like a pyramid, but we aren't a pyramid scheme. And then she said, you know, she's so close to hitting her next rank, and it stinks that, you know, her progress is gauged by the people under her. That's one of the red flags for a pyramid scheme. Like, I don't understand. It's so frustrating. It's like, we're shaped like a pyramid. We work like a pyramid structure, but we're not a pyramid scheme. What? That's like saying I have to recruit people to be successful. The market's oversaturated, and only 0.0001% of people actually make it to the top. But we're not a pyramid scheme. Boo, yes you are. You are a pyramid scheme. Like, everything you're saying just proves that you are a pyramid scheme and that you are in a cult. All right, and then she also said, I wouldn't change this for the world. And the thing that I also want to point out that she said, she's like, this is, you know, teaching me something. I don't know what it is yet. Don't get me wrong. I'm all about it, you know, and I know that from what I've seen from her, she is, you know, a spiritual person and a religious person. Like, I'm all about, you know, the strength is in the struggle. I get it. Whatever we go through, we're meant to learn lessons. Everything happens for a reason. However, I don't think that this is what God wants you to do. And I know that's big of me to say. I am a very spiritual person. I'm Presbyterian. My Christianity, my journey with Jesus, I know that sounds extra corny. I just made that up. But my relationship with God it's a big part of my life and who I am as a woman. Believe whatever you want to believe. That's fine. I don't care. I'm not going to push anything on you. I would never do that because my religion's not a fucking cult or a multi-level marketing company. Isabella Lanter, if you're not subscribed to her, please do. And there's other people in my description box too that are great creators as well that share educational content. And then also Deanna Mims have also mentioned, because, you know, they are spiritual women as well. They have both mentioned too, don't try to justify, you know, you being in a multi-level marketing company and you letting yourself be manipulated and shamed by your upline or by, you know, the ideals of the company itself. Don't let that justify, you know, how you're feeling, or don't try to talk yourself into the fact that God's just putting you through this, or this is a test by God, or, you know, I'm meant to help people and mentor people. It's like, no, what you're doing is recruiting people and selling them lies, and that's it. What is happening? There's like a little piece of hair I can see out of the corner of my eye, and it's freaking me out. Okay, that's gonna be a whole nother video. I know I say that like every video. I say that 20 times, like, well, it's a whole nother video. There's a lot of shit I'm working on, okay? There's a lot to say about these companies and the manipulation tactics and just all of this mess in general.
I'm excited because I am building my business, regardless if I'm working for another company. I get a 1099 at the end of the year, regardless of what you think. That is a business owners, it's not a W-2, okay? So this, I wouldn't change any of this for the world, and I'm excited for all of the things that this is gonna do, and I'm excited that I'm chasing after my dreams and my passions, and I'm excited to be able to start traveling when I do and save up for the things that I want to. I work a lot. I work my butt off.
Imagine how tired I am of MLMers, one, just saying wrong information, and then two, saying they're business owners and just reaching. A 1099 means that you are a contracted employee. You're an independent contractor. That's all you are. You are not a business owner. That is not a business owner tax form or whatever, okay? Now, if you had a DBA, sole proprietorship, LLC sole proprietorship, something like that, you would be reporting your expenses and your income on like a Schedule C, a Schedule E, or an F, or if the LLC is structured as an S corporation or a corporation in general, or if you just started an S corporation instead of doing an LLC, which that's a lot of information y'all don't even need, then it would usually be a Form 1120, and then what's the other one? 1120S? 1120 something. There's another letter on there. Anyways, I sold accounting services to business owners at one of my many previous sales jobs. Again, I'm sure she got this information from her upline, but this girl it's so sad that she's just so brainwashed and conditioned, and she just thinks that she's right and she's not. And I really hope she's done her taxes right.
While I'm volunteering at Young Life and while I'm being a youth leader, even though sometimes I have to cancel because I'm so stressed and all I want to do is work, that's what I want to be able to do. I want to be able to be like, hey guys, I can't come tonight because I need to work, and I can do that. I get to choose my own hours. I get to make all my doctor's appointments. I get to work from a coffee shop if I don't want to work at home. I get to go and meet a whole bunch of people every single day. I get to do coffee meetups with some of my best friends and meet new people and talk to new people and get out of my comfort zone.
Okay, so this was one thing that really jumped out to me, that she just said something like, I'm so stressed and I have to cancel plans because I have to work, because I have to hit certain goals and stuff. That is insane. Don't get me wrong. Again, like I said before, I've had, many breakdowns. I've missed certain things, but that's just because, I actually do like working. Even if I didn't work, 50 hours a week, if I only did, 40 hours a week, or, if I took that down a little bit more and, took off more days, I'd still be making a really good amount of money because I work for a great company, value me, I work my ass off, I structure out my day, I'm not scamming people. This is gonna seem maybe like I'm reaching, but if you've ever had a friend who is in an abusive relationship or, a very manipulative relationship, you've heard this before. Let's say someone's, being overprotective or just fucking controlling as we know it. So you're trying to tell her, she's complaining to you, I can't go, I can't go to girls' night because, he's just, being controlling, and he says, he can't trust me, blah, blah, blah. And you're like, okay, well, that's not good. And then the person's like, oh no, but I'm so lucky to have him. Like, I'm so lucky to have someone who cares about me this much and who, wants to be with me. And it's like, girl, what? No. You should be able to have friends. You should be able to have free time. You should be able to go volunteer and do what you want to do. You shouldn't have to stay in and work your ass off, try to make ends meet. Like, value your time. Know how much you are worth. You are valuable. Your time is valuable. It's another reason why I can't stand when these people say, stop trading time for money. No, bitch, I'm not working for free. No, my time is valuable. I need to be paid for my time. She even just said, I get to make my doctor's appointments. What? How is that one of the things that you're so lucky to do? Like, raise your standards of what is so great in a company. Being able to make doctor's appointments, they kind of have to let you do that. Even if, you have to make up an hour afterwards. I've done that many times. That's okay. Just tell your manager, and obviously don't do it all the fucking time and give them like a week's notice, or if it's like your gyno or something, you have to get in like right away. Okay, sure. And also they can't fire you for having to go to a doctor's appointment. Like that'd be wrongful termination, unless like you really suck at your job and you're just being flaky. It's just so sad that all of these red flags are being, like, she's talking herself out of them and making excuses for everything that she's saying. I don't know why these girls think that they owe so much to these companies and they have to be so loyal to these MLMs. Monat and other MLMs in general, but Monat specifically, in Monat reps, they target, not all of them, but most of them purposely target college age girls or young girls who are from like 18 to 24, 25. Why do you think that is? Is because they're in college or they're college age, and most likely they haven't had a real corporate job yet. That 9 to 5 that they hate so much. But they're easily manipulated. They don't have that much life experience yet. This is just speaking generally. It's just so wrong that they go after these girls because they are such easy targets and because they are so easily manipulated. One of the reasons I can't stand when they put down working 9 to 5s or, you know, working a lot or working in sales is because most of these girls don't have experience doing that. So why are you going to knock something before you've ever even been in that type of situation? Now, of course, you can say, oh, Chelsea, well, why are you knocking MLMs if you've never done one? I have done one and it was not good. But why are you knocking having stability, an actual schedule where you can turn off everything and just go live your life? And you do have a work-life balance. And you have retirement, you have 401k, you have a health insurance. If you're working for an MLM as a 1099, you don't have health insurance. That's expensive as fuck if you are paying for it yourself. Like, that is so expensive. Yet another reason why I personally think they will target these, you know, early 20s individuals is because they're still on, a lot of them, still on their parents' health insurance. They usually don't have that many, you know, they don't have that much financial responsibility yet. They don't have that, you know, many bills or things like that yet. They're able to, you know, kind of be more appealing to them, and they're able to try to, you know, push them to do this full time. Now, if you have a friend who is like this and you just flat out know that they're lying and know that they're just killing themselves to try to make this work, a job shouldn't be that hard to make it work. It shouldn't be that hard for you to make money with the company that you work for. If it is, they don't value you. And it's not that you're not working hard enough. Believe me, it's not. But if you have a friend like this, please be kind to them. Please be patient. And please just try to help them see the truth. And if they're going to choose their MLM over you, that's very concerning. That's horrible, and I'm sorry if you've lost a friend to an MLM. Be sure to leave that in the comments below if you have. I mean, I would like to know. And hell, maybe I can help you try to get them out. MLM extraction team, here we come. I literally have merch that says that. It's all like, should be all like displayed below this video. So that is it for this video. As always, remain humble, but let these bitches know. Start a conversation, not a fire. And most of all, don't hate, educate. I'll see you on my next video. Bye.